July 16th, 11:40 p.m. Damn, I look pretty good. Top down. On this little camera, on this shirt. Let's kick it off with a fun fact. Dude, I'm seeing muscles, bro. I'm seeing more muscles. Specifically my back and my back is getting a lot more defined. It's so weird. I'll look in the mirror with my shirt off after I shower, and I see there's it's more round, you know. It's crazy to see. And I'm actually sore on my rest days. Dude, this road's gonna be so fucking empty. I'm gonna love it. It's 11:40, so yeah, obviously we're not going to sleep on time tonight. Completely fine, honestly. We had a weird day today, but I'm not even too mad about it. I think this day was gonna come anyways, and I kind of needed it today, you know, because I've been so fucking locked in. Yesterday was a ridiculous day. The day, yesterday, you know, fucking, was it Wednesday? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. It's about to be Friday in 20 minutes, but I literally worked all day in the coffee shop, came home, ate, watched the World Cup, didn't do anything after that. I went back, and by nothing, I mean, I didn't rest after that. I went back to the coffee shop, worked for another, 2 hours, still, got here, walked out late, made personal brand videos, fucking, worked all day. It was ridiculous. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to do as much as I did with the agency, which is pretty cool, you know, because, you know, more hard work and more discipline is not going to hurt you, as long as you don't go too crazy with it, but it's low-key impossible. I mean, I'm set up so well right now. Man, I keep forgetting to read my fucking Bible. Fuck, I feel so bad. Yeah, let's start off the journal, shall we? Last night we went to sleep late. We're about to go to sleep late again, continuing this cycle of sleeping late. But it's interesting because we're super focused. Today wasn't really that focused, to be honest with you. Not as nearly as much as yesterday, but even yesterday, yesterday was kind of a psychopath day. We worked until fucking 4, got home, rested for maybe an hour or two, and then went straight back to work until fucking 10. That's a lot of hours, bro. That's probably around 12 hours, man, because I wake up at 7:30, you know. So, but yeah, whatever. So, where was I talking about? Yeah, because a few journals ago, I was talking about this cycle I have where I lack the focus. I get the work done later in the day. I cram the work, kind of how I'm doing right now. I'm recording a journal at 11:40. I should have done this 1 to 2 hours ago, right? And the reason I'm doing this journal is because I don't got my steps in, right? And I gotta hit my steps. I'm not gonna, honestly, going to sleep an hour and a half late is better than only having 6K steps in the day. I'll tell you that, because fuck are you getting more sleep for, you know? Now, I don't believe in fucking up your sleep, but I do believe some things are more important for a little bit more sleep or a little bit less sleep, right? Don't go to sleep at 2 a.m. just to do some shit. That's retarded. But I mean, if you can go to sleep maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours later, then it's fine. But 2 hours is pushing it, you know? Because for me, that's almost 2 a.m. 1 hour would be almost 1 a.m., which is fine. Because my bedtime's 11:45. So, yeah. Already tangented. I didn't even talk about anything. Talked about the time I slept. But yeah, just interesting to see these patterns happen over and over again. And realizing why they're happening. And the different reasons why they're happening. And why I'm starting to accept them sometimes and not accept them other times. Depending on what the reason is, you know. Damn, there's shit touching my legs, bro. Fuck off. Anyway, slept late. we had a really good morning. But it's interesting because I kind of didn't. I'll explain. I already talked about this in my other journal. I recorded a journal at around, funnily enough, it was actually at about 11:40 in the morning. So funny how that works. Is that thunder right here? Yeah, we'll see what happens with weather. But yeah, I recorded a journal at like 11:40, and I was just talking about like, bro, like I had like the worst morning ever. I know I just said I had a good morning, but okay, I'll actually explain now. So basically, we were getting ready to go to the coffee shop because we had no gym today. We have gym tomorrow, so we got laundry loaded up and we got our meal prep container cleaned up and all that good stuff. But I didn't have gym, so I was just prepping to go to the coffee shop. And my mom just fucking starts an argument. She starts just yelling about me about, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, why is this messed up, why is this messy? You know, just kind of just like emotionally venting at me, not to me, at me, right? She's yelling at me. And it was horrible because she started saying some really hurtful things, and it really fucked up my mental state. It did. Like, it was horrible. Like, usually when some shit happens, like when I got kicked off of Iron Paws IRL, like that was pretty bad, but I brushed it off in like 4 hours and I literally just took action. But man, when my parents do shit like that, like it's difficult, man. It's still my responsibility to overcome it, but dude, it's hard. There's lightning, so I think there's a storm approaching. Hopefully it doesn't rain, bro. That would suck. Is there spider webs on me? Dude, I feel like a fucking spider web and I hate it. Dude, oh my god, if I get bitten or some shit. Hopefully not. But yeah, dude, every time I walk out here, there's like some fucking insect just on me. It's so annoying. But okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I was getting ready and she started a fucking argument and it was horrible. And I was like just trying to defend myself, right? So yeah, thunder in the distance, but dude, it just kept like snowballing. Like I went to the Starbucks, I started working. You know, normally when I get to Starbucks, the first thing I do is journal, which is just writing down my thoughts. And then this week though, my coach has gave me some prompts, just things to think about when I was updating my identity in my Miro board, which is very helpful. And I had no problem doing that, but journaling, dude, like the negative and like terrifying and the terrifying thoughts and like the demons I was facing, bro. It was I literally wrote in my journal that I'm like facing demons, bro, because I am. Like I'm at this coffee shop, I'm journaling, and like there's just these fucking evil thoughts in my head, like you're so fucked, you're gonna go poor, like you can't escape this, right? Or like you're just fucked, like just over and over and over and over and over again. And it's like, oh my god, bro, you know, it's horrible for you. And I just, dude, I don't know. It was just so hard to shake these thoughts off, bro. Like my mental state was so bad in the morning, and then it continued on because then I went to go actually, you know, I didn't really feel like working in the first place because I'm like, dude, I'm so tired. You know, I'm sleep deprived. I have so much work to do. I don't feel like I'm making a lot of progress already. Because my accounts are kind of flopping right now. But I know it's not because of me. It's just because I need to give my work a little bit more time. And I need to do more work. I need to, by more work, I don't mean more hours. Because I'm putting in so many hours. But more so just how many videos I'm putting out. Which that comes with efficiency, right? In learning. So, but we're going to talk about that. So, I already felt like I wasn't making progress. I'm just like, dude, I'm in the worst. I don't want to work right now. But I forced myself to work anyways. And it just keeps getting worse. Like I eventually started working. And why the fuck is the light on? Wait, what? That's a gym. Dude, that's so freaky. You guys see that? It's like 12 a.m. and the gym for the pool is on. Dude, that's so freaky, bro. That's so freaky that you can actually like go in the pool at like 12 a.m. That's fucked. Dude, I kind of miss that pool. I forgot how that pool feels. Damn. Yeah. Man, I miss those days. Bruh. More lightning? You dead ass. Watch me get, like, in danger or some shit. But, yeah, when I was a kid, man, that shit was... Life was just peak. Just so present. I mean, I feel like everyone's life was peak when they're young, but that's the goal. We want to get back to that presentness and just that safeness, you know? Because when you're a child, you just feel so safe. You're so innocent. You're so safe that you don't even know how it feels to be safe. You know, does that make sense? Like, when you're a child, there are no existential thoughts. It's just you in the world, and you're just enjoying every bit of it, and everything's new to you, and you're like, oh my God, like, this is gonna be so fun. And that's why you want to grow up, right? That's why as a child we say we want to grow up, not because we actually want to grow up, but because we're enjoying life so much. We want to, like, experience more of life, right? Anyways, that's for another day. We got a fucking journal. But yeah, dude, I just couldn't shake these thoughts off, bro. It was horrendous, bro. And the reason it got worse is because I eventually forced myself to do the work, which is already a win, by the way. The fact I didn't give up, even though I was in such a bad mental state. You have no idea. I was basically, like, in survival mode again. Horrible. Kind of like at my lowest moments. That's how I could explain it. But, yeah, I started working my AI videos, and it turns out I ran out of credits for this tool that's been really helping me a lot. And I low-key found out tonight that I'm not going to be able to use this tool unless I, like, fucking sign up for one of these brands, which I think is kind of very annoying, but I think it's fine, honestly, because I'm starting to learn a better way to make these videos. And I don't think you should rely on something that someone has made to make good videos, you know? If you have it, yeah, use it, right? But at the same time, you don't want to get carried away, because if you become dependent, if you use it every day, you're gonna be dependent, whether you like it or not. I don't care who you think you are. If you're using, like, it's like a fucking car, right? If you use your car every fucking day to get to work and do everything on it, and you're just not used to doing anything else, then you are effectively dependent on that car, right? So the moment you don't have a car, you're not going to know what to do yourself if you don't have a car, right? So essentially, I was, like, almost dependent on this tool, bro. And, like, I'm like, dude, oh my God, I ran out of credits. I'm so fucked, right? Because I'm not going to be able to use it anymore. But I just didn't know what to do. And dude, when I tell you I just tried to fucking do it, right, the way I knew how to do it, bro, it took me an hour and a half to make one fucking base image. Because my plan was, okay, I know, like, I'm bad at doing this shit manually. I already knew this in my head, right? I wasn't, like, completely stupid. But I already knew, I was like, this was going to be kind of a lot harder without using the tool, right? And, bro, like, my plan was to make the same video I made yesterday, but just change up one base image and then regenerate all the videos, right? That was it. Just change up one base image. And I had a good reference for it. And it took me an hour and a half to get the photo I needed. So that, like, I was still working. Oh, that's so funny. That's my sister. She's driving fucking home. It's so funny. But, dude, like, I was so mad. It took, because I'm like working, and I'm like, how is it already 12? Yeah, was it like 12? Low key, it was, no, it wasn't 12. It was like 11, you know? But bro, I had no gym today, okay? I got at the coffee shop at like fucking 8 or like 9:30 or some shit. I think I started working at 10, actually. Yeah, I started working at 10. Did I? Yeah. Wait. I think so. No. I started... Oh my God. I started working at like 9:50, whatever, right? I don't know how that really adds up, because I don't know. But dude, what I'm trying to say is that I was working... I got at the coffee shop early as fuck. And I'm like, dude, how is it already like 11? I didn't get anything done today. Like, not even a single... I'm not even close to making a video, you know? And yeah, I was like, dude, I feel like I'm just regressing, right? Because how did I go from being able to make like 4 videos with this tool to now I don't have the tool anymore and I'm just useless? Like, am I just fucked? You know, and yeah, these thoughts are irrational, but you gotta understand, I'm under heightened emotions. I've just had this horrible, like, fucking start to the day, and there's just more shit I'm dealing with that I don't normally deal with. And it was really fucking frustrating, because you start the day off. Look, man, the truth is that when you need to hit goals, like when I need to hit 20K a month and try to make RCC and get good at drums and all this shit, like, you have an expectation preemptively of what you want to get done that day, because you know you're capable, you know. And even if bullshit happens, like, you should be able to get something done, you know. Or, dude, even if a lot of shit happens, like, I already proved to myself, like, so many times that I can get so much shit done regardless of, like, the circumstances, right? And so you develop this standard, aka this minimal expectation, that you're gonna get a lot of stuff done that, like, that you wrote on your to-do list, right? Let me go back, because I'm literally about to approach the highway. You know what I'm saying? So when it takes me an hour and a half to make one bass image, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I am not on track to improving, right? And so that just compiled even more. And I happened to, like, text a few people about this, because I'm just like desperate, right? Like, I'm just fucking sporadically. But dude, this was fate. I already explained this in my other journal, but I'm just kind of like doing it again, and then I'm going to talk about the rest of the day. But the reason I'm taking so long in the morning is because the morning was the worst part of the day. Everything else will be easy to explain, because I didn't really do much today, I'm not gonna lie, so don't worry, but we're gonna get there. But this one girl responds. I do find her attractive, I'm not gonna lie. She's quite the person. But she responds and she helps me out, and basically the conversation, she actually understood me, and she was actually in my shoes, bro, before. Because I feel like this problem of, like, spending so much time on bullshit and not getting anything done in like 3 hours is, like, not talked about enough regarding creators who haven't really cracked that code yet. And it's just so frustrating. It's like, for me, it is the number one frustrating thing. Because, dude, theoretically, if everything was the same and I just knew how to make these videos faster with less mistakes, so I had to fix them and then that saves me more time, like, dude, I'll be able to make 4 videos a fucking day, no problem, bro. Like, no problem. Because I could work 3 hours in the morning, I could work another 2 hours in the afternoon. That's already 5 hours, bro. Come on. An hour of video is considered, like, average. So, like, it's already, like, fucking 4 videos at least. You know? So, it's like, bro. But yeah, I feel like it's not talked about enough, and that, like, pisses me off. So the fact that she understood me, and she's like, bro, like, I was literally, like, just as mad as you, and I had to fix the shit ASAP, and I'm, like, sitting here on my ass, spending 3 hours on one fucking video. I'm like, okay, she actually understands, thank fucking God. You know, someone actually understands where I'm coming from. And then she actually, like, taught me, she gave me a lot to think about. And this is where I go to the park. Because at this point, I'm like, I'm not feeling a shit. You know, I don't have clarity yet, but I know for a fact I have the info I need. All I need to do is compile the info, go on a walk, go outside, refresh my brain, come back to it, compile the info, and then start applying it throughout the week. Very rapidly. Like, we have to do this. We don't have time to cruise, unfortunately, guys. Like, we gotta get this financial freedom, bro, because our parents are being very difficult, and every single fucking month that we're here, we're just holding ourselves back, you know. Or at the very least, every single month that I can't afford to put myself in a good environment consistently, day by day, kind of like what I was doing during those 3 weeks of being home alone, we are holding ourselves back a lot. And that sucks. And not even holding ourselves back, but our life is just less enjoyable, you know? think I enjoyed this morning? Fuck no. And was there any good reason for me to have a horrible morning? No, bro. It was literally just one argument. Like, yeah. But, anyhow. Is that a car? Yeah, it's a car. No, it's not. That's just a generator. That's so funny. But anyways, okay, let's keep going. But yeah, so I had like a 30-minute conversation with her through text and voice notes. And I was like, dude, this is everything I need. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. But then I still had like this massive brain fog, right? Because I was in this fucking horrible mood. And I'm like really tired because, dude, I just seem to forget to have my coffee. I need to just write down like everything to do in the morning because I seem to forget like one or two things. It's really annoying, and I eat the consequences later. I was very tired, bro, because didn't have any caffeine in my system. A little bit sleep deprived. I'm getting better at my sleep. My sleep isn't as atrocious as it was last week, but dude, like, and I just had this horrible morning, and then recently I just learned a bunch of shit, right? That's new, and it was kind of sporadic as well. So I'm like, you know what? Like, there's no way I'm gonna do this sitting down in the same place. Like, I need to go to somewhere else. So I went to a park, Quiet Waters Park. That's where I recorded my journal in the morning, and it was great. Like, it was hot as fuck, don't get me wrong, but it was good for a solid 30 minutes. Then I started like getting really hot and sweaty, which was really bad. I need deodorant. I need new deodorant. By the way, I'm like getting really tired right now. I'm like feeling like heads in the clouds, kind of floating type shit. I'm really fucking tired. But dude, so it's already 12. Goddamn. Yeah, we go to Quiet Waters Park. We go on a little walk. It was, oh my god, I just got fucking cooked by a sprinkler. I need to walk through the sprinkler. I got so cooked. God damn it, fucking sprinklers. Anyways, oh my god, I got soaked. Fuck, I can't think. Yeah, we walked to Quiet Waters Park. It was really nice because there's like a road, but also like next to the road, there's a huge lake, and people are like doing, I forgot what it's called, but they're like on this like this floating vehicle, and they just kind of, I think it's water skiing or something along. It's kind of like water skiing. They're like on a track through a rope, and they're just holding on, and they're gliding through the water like in a squatting position. I don't know what that's called. I think it's not jet skiing. Fuck, they're not on a jet. Yeah, they're not on a boat, but you get the point. Like, they were doing that next to me, and it was just so cool, bro, because like everyone's having fun. Everyone's like, they're like actually present, having fun, and I'm just able to sit on a bench in the hot sun, mind you. I gotta find a better place to sit, but yeah, it was great. So I went to the park, recorded my journal. Unfortunately, my phone was like about to die, so I had to go early, and I was getting really sweaty because it was getting really fucking hot outside, bro. It was getting super hot outside. So, but yeah, I also had my breakfast over there. I was low-key a little bit hungry, but yeah, so that was our morning. Now we're heading into the afternoon. So we get back to Starbucks. We're sweaty as fuck. And dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, unfortunately. So what I did though, I got to Starbucks, I looked at all these notes, and I compiled it into a very nice Google Doc. And dude, there's so much shit in there that I could just apply, and it's really neat. So there's no big questions I have. I think I have pretty much everything I need to have a solid workflow without any fucking avatar builder, bro. Because if they could do it, I could do it. If this girl's VAs could fucking do it, I could do it, bro. They don't use avatar builder. I'm pretty sure they don't use avatar, like they just don't use avatar builder, and they do that shit manually, and they're making videos in like an hour. So I'm like, yeah, and there's a lot of beliefs that got broken. Number one, my videos don't have to be perfect. In fact, dude, like, they don't even have to be like really, really, really good. Like, as long as they're not bad and the script is good and the you know, the videos like fucking, you know, they look good, but they don't have to look fucking perfect, because the only thing that matters is how many videos you get out. Like, make sure your videos are good enough. The keyword is good enough, right? Not your videos don't have to be fucking fantastic. Your videos are good enough and you make a shit ton of a day and you just keep growing your accounts, like, you will make money. Because, bro, there's people making 100K a month. This is what she told me. Like, she sees all these people making 100K a month and, like, their videos still look like AI. I'm like, okay, thank God, you know? That gives me so much relief. Me thinking I have to make fucking realistic ass videos that I've never made before, right? But yeah, you get the point. So I wrote down a bunch of notes. I was like, oh my God, this is great. But at this point, guys, I got really fucking tired. I just was sitting in this chair. I didn't want to do any work. But funnily enough, I actually did one more thing before I like fully like stopped focusing. I actually finished the Iron Paw CTA video somehow. We had our base image ready. We got all our video generations done. I actually already applied a piece of information that I learned, which is to use OmniFlash, which is actually really simple to use. I didn't think it was, because it's only complicated for images, but I could just use ChatGPT 2 for images, because let me tell you, that shit's good. ChatGPT 2. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's good. ChatGPT 2. OmniFlash, I was using it for videos, and it's fucking simple. And it's actually, it could be cheaper. It's actually like probably cheaper sometimes. So, I mean, yeah, man, I already applied that and the videos actually look better. The character actually talks differently with OmniFlash, which is interesting. It's actually a little bit more human. It's a little bit less like forced, and I really like that. But yeah, man, so I low-key finished that video. I kind of half-assed it, but in a good way, you know? I didn't spend 2 hours making the video. Two guys in a fucking golf cart just like looked at me. This shit was so funny. Bro, I wonder how I like turned my head 180 degrees. Probably looked freaky. Anyways, though, yeah, dude, like, I was efficient, you know? I made the video, I cut it up, made the audio good, put the background noise in there for ambience, and then fucking put some captions in there, made sure everything was good. I posted it. Like, that's all you need. You don't need to do this extra shit. It's just not, like, yeah, it makes the video better, but again, there's an ROI in certain things. If you spend 30 minutes to make a video a little bit better, that's not worth it, bro, because you could have spent those 30 minutes to make like almost a whole nother video. And that's like the big belief break I have right now. I don't even know if it's completely accurate. I mean, you never know until you fucking do it yourself. But this is like the current belief that I'm operating on that seems to be different than before. Before I believed that, like, you know, before I believed that those 30 minutes to make those 30 extra minutes to make the video like that much better was worth it. But because I low-key thought that you're not gonna go viral if your video is like not like really, really, really good, which is not fucking true. Because these people who make 100K a month fucking accounts, their videos look shit. Like, they don't look that good. So I'm like, damn, like, this is just not true, you know? And it's a little bit annoying because also I'm getting external stimuli telling me that their videos need to be fucking perfect or whatever from brand managers and shit. But it's all good. So that was a big thing for me. But yeah, we finished the video pretty quickly. OmniFlash is godsend. ChatGPT 2 seems to be godsend. I'm actually tomorrow's gonna be the first day that I kind of like briefly just like edit my workflow. I'm not gonna have too much time tomorrow because I have to do a full workout and do a bunch of shit. But dude, like, yeah, it's gonna be the first day that I'm gonna change things about how I make these videos. And I can't use Avatar Builder anymore, so rest in peace that shit. Unless I wanna like, dude, honestly, adding more work on what I'm gonna do is just such a stupid idea because I can't even keep up with Jai right now. Like, I'm not even making a fucking Jai video a day. Maybe if my workflow gets that much better and it really, like, okay, listen, if it actually takes me 1 hour to make a video, which isn't even that like fucking fast, it's actually pretty fast. If it takes me an hour to make a video I can make 3 videos a day on 3 hours of work. I do that in the morning already. Then I might have time to add on another brand, but I don't want to make the same mistake, you know? I do not want to make that same mistake. Because what I'm trying to say is that the only way I use Avatar Builder is by going on another brand, which another retainer would be cool, but again, it's like I still haven't even proven to myself that I could handle 2 brands, really. I'm not even posting for Jayu every day. So it's like, yeah, I gotta master what I got right now before I do something like that. But yeah, we are gonna be saying goodbye to Avatar Builder, which is fine, you know, because you shouldn't be dependent on some bullshit. Like if everyone was fucking dependent on that shit, then you'd be cooked, right? So, man, I really hope I finish my steps today. I'm gonna do like one more lap because I have a little bit. I still have to go through the rest of the journal. But yeah, finished our video real quick. So we got back. Okay, starting over. We got back at the coffee shop after the park. We took some notes. We took a lot of notes actually, and we made it really nice and pretty. And then we actually finished the CTA video for Iron Paws. After that, bro, I fucking just like, I crashed. Like, I was so fucking tired. You have no idea. I didn't really know what to do. I kind of did, but I was like, dude, like, I kind of just want to, I low-key just want to call it a day. Like, I'm so fucking tired, you know, and I just don't want to do anything, you know, and all I'm really waiting for are the KOLs. Just want to make my $200 and fucking fuck off for today, because it's like the morning was already fucking hell, you know, like the morning was so heavy emotionally and like cognitively as well, because we're just going through so much shit, you know, in a good way though, like not even a bad way. So yeah, so like literally what I did, this is the first time I've done this, by the way. This is the first time I went on my laptop in the coffee shop, and I just looked at YouTube. Like, I literally just looked at a fucking YouTube video in the coffee shop instead of working, which is like really hard to do. And dude, even this is where I knew I was cooked, bro, is that, yeah, I was feeling a little bit better because I was like passively consuming, but dude, I was still so fucking tired. You have no idea. So literally, like, it was like 3 p.m. or some shit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home. So I go home, I make my second meal and my third meal together, and I wasn't even that hungry. So I was like literally like force feeding myself. It was horrible. But actually, I ate that meal super late, so that wasn't the first thing I did. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The rest of the day, I low-key just ate shit. I'm not gonna lie. I got home, I got to my bed, I just ate shit. Like I scrolled out of my mind. I actually did not jerk off today, which is very interesting. And I didn't feel like jerking off at all. Like, just the thought of jerking off was like, first of all, I don't even want to do it. Second of all, it's not even that enjoyable anymore, at least right now. It's not even that enjoyable, and I'm gonna feel like absolute dog shit with the post-nut clarity. Like, it's gonna feel horrible, you know? So I was like, do I want to do it? No. Like, I just didn't. But I did scroll shit ton on Instagram Reels. You have no idea. Today was like, I doom scrolled the most of it. I think I needed it though. Like, it sounds like cope, because as a homo sapien, saying that you need to doom scroll is crazy. But what I'm really trying to say is that I really just, I just needed to take a little break off work. Like, just a little one, you know, just one afternoon. I really needed that shit, bro, because I didn't even feel guilty. And that's not me, you know. Normally I do feel guilty if I'm not working. But dude, I'm like, dude, I really like, I put in so much fucking effort this morning. Like, I already did strides today. And I'm just so fucking tired, you know, and like, I'm good today. Today was like, Nick, you gotta chill, you know, especially after yesterday. So, yeah, really interesting. Also, my Christian friend texted me, Ethan, my goat. I couldn't show up for their Bible study. They didn't seem like they could pick me up either, so that was unfortunate. Would I even have the energy though to be present? Probably not. So probably for the best, actually. Maybe God fucking told them that it wasn't the best day. Who knows? But my throat's also getting a little bit dry. But guys, basically, I doom scroll for an absolute shit ton of time. I finally have my second and third meal, like, late as fuck, like at like 6 p.m. or some shit. And then I was low-key thinking, I was actually thinking about biking back to the coffee shop, because I'm like, you know, what if I could just chill for 3 hours and then go back? And I was like, you know what, man, like, no, I'm so tired. Which, again, like, that's not really my identity. You know, if I could do it, I'll do it. I'll go back to the coffee shop. But today was really just like, Nick, you need to rest, bro. Which is ironic because I'm up late, not getting fucking more sleep. So literally after I finish this lap, I'm gonna take like the quickest shower ever, take a piss, go to fucking sleep. So yeah. But anyways, I eat shit for a crazy amount of time. And eventually, okay, so I still haven't made my KOLs, right? I still haven't made any KOLs. Now, Adam posted 3 scripts, which means if I post these videos for him, I'll get $200 today, which is really important, you know? First of all, to keep up the momentum. And second of all, we don't really often get $200 days. We normally get like 150, which is really good still, you know? Still really good, but yeah, that 200, it adds up, you know? It's not that $200 is a lot of money. It's not. That shit goes away in a heartbeat. I probably spent so much money this month still, you know? Not even buying anything more. By the way, I'm so happy that I don't have to buy more shit. You have no idea. I'm so happy I don't have to buy more. Now, I gotta keep track of my harness, though, because I don't know why the fuck that thing isn't shipping to my house yet. It's a little bit worrying that I haven't got my harness yet, but I'm gonna call the guys, see what's going on. But oh no, actually that was yesterday, my bad. I thought I did something today that I did yesterday. No, but dude, like, yeah, I was just so tired. But guys, so I kind of made myself, so I literally, like, I ate shit until like 10 p.m. Like, it was bad. Like, I literally doom scrolled for like over 3 hours, which it was pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Like, dude, those Instagram reels are like, they are concerningly funny, bro. I'm just like, they're laughing my ass off nonstop out loud. It's so good. It's so funny. And the content's not even that bad for your brain, so it's whatever. But yeah, bro. It was like 10 p.m. I'm like, I'm just gonna make these KOLs super fast. Dude, this is like the fastest I've made KOLs in my life. I took like 2 minutes to record. I literally took like 5 minutes to edit, and then I got that video done, and then I did the next one. And I got all my KOLs done in like 45 minutes. I got 3 videos done in 45 minutes and posted it. I was like, what the fuck, you know? Then I made my dinner. I tracked my dinner, all good. I'm like 99.99% sure that I'm well in my deficit today, or at least in my calorie target, especially after I hit this 10K steps. But yeah, man, good shit today. We ended the day off strong. We did cram a lot, but we got it done, you know? We got our KOLs done. We got our dinner done. We did our laundry. We put our shit in the laundry. We cleaned up our meal prep container for tomorrow. And yeah, right now we're getting this journal done and we're hitting 10K steps. So we're getting a lot of shit done at like a little bit of time, which is why I like felt like I could have scrolled anyways, because like I could just get the shit done. I just wanted a fucking break, dude. Like, tomorrow, low-key, is probably gonna be the same, in a better way though. Like, I'm gonna be a little bit more productive, because, you know, I'm assuming I'm not gonna get into an argument tomorrow or any bullshit like that. I'm gonna spend a little bit of money, so that'll be a Debbie Downer a little bit, but it won't be that much money, just a little bit of groceries. And dude, thank God we're not spending money on gas anymore, and coffee as well. That's saving us so much money. But dude, like, yeah, I think we'll be fine, because we're gonna be way more set up. I'm actually really thankful that I had this morning, because if I can get through this morning and still do shit at night, I'll be fucking fine. Because tomorrow we can expect that we're not going to have Avatar Builder, so we're not going to be shell shocked. Number two is we're already going to have a better idea what to do to make the CI videos, and we're probably not going to get into a really bad argument with my parents, you know, because I'm like really good at avoiding arguments and shutting them down, but the likelihood that happens is not high. So we're obviously most likely 99% likely we're gonna have a way better day tomorrow, even though like we don't want to go super hardcore. Maybe we will, I have no idea. But yeah, so see you guys later. Oh, let me talk about the rest of my day. No, that's like it. Had our dinner, now we're here. We're just gonna go in there, take a really quick shower, and go to sleep. But yeah, pretty fucking good day. So see you guys later. We're gonna have a way better tomorrow. And dude, I can't wait to be on this journey, man, of just making 20K a month, getting this harness, starting to do a little bit of mark time. I do want to like actually briefly talk about my goals before September 15th, which is like the RCC auditions, which is I want my back to be really strong. I want to actually like do a lot of visuals. I want to get a lot of reps, you know, because the truth is, bro,